Welcome back to Kids Creative Week. How awesome was that art lesson with Liz and Jill this morning? I'm Pip, and today we're going to talk about vocals. You know, to sing and shout is one of the greatest tools that God has given us. In the book of Joshua and the people of God were coming against a city named Jericho, and there were these really strong walls. God told Joshua to walk around them 7 days, and on the seventh day to walk around them 7 times. And on that seventh time, on the seventh day, he got his people and Joshua to yell out a big shout of praise. And you know what? Those strong walls came tumbling down. In Psalm 8, verses 2, in the Passions Translation, it says, "Strength rises up with the chorus of singing children. This kind of praise has the power to shut Satan's mouth." How awesome is that? Thank you, Jesus. You know, our praise is powerful. It doesn't matter what age you are. I started singing when I was 4 years old, and it has been one of my greatest tools to fight fear and when I'm sad, but also to celebrate when things are going really, really good. And today, I want to teach you 4 foundational things to help you hone your beautiful gift that God has given to you, your voice. Are you ready to go with me? Okay, let's go. Okay. Now, the first thing we need to do before we get ready to sing is to prepare our voice. It's very important that we make sure that our voice is ready to get going. It's kind of like when you're about to go for a run or a marathon. I've never done a marathon before, but I have run and I have swam before. So what you like to do is you like to stretch your body. Well, we do a similar thing when we're about to start singing. So are you ready to go with me? You can follow along at home as I do them here. You ready? Okay, the first thing we're going to do is to wake up our body. So let's give it a little bit of a shake. Shake it all around. Wake it up. Get it ready. Woo! Okay, next thing you want to do is to wake up all of this part here. We're going to start with our shoulders, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to roll them back and roll them forward. Let's do that again. Roll them back and roll them forward. Now I'm going to get you to lift your hands as high as you can, right up to the sky, and we're going to stretch up really high. We're stretching all up here, getting it all ready, and then we're just going to bend over. This is stretching out our ribs, getting them ready to breathe, getting them ready to work. That's it. Awesome. Now we're going to take our hands and we're going to put them like this, and we're going to turn them, pretty tricky, and we're going to push them all the way out. Now that is going to stretch your back, and it's going to open up your shoulder blades. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a similar thing behind our back. And we're just going to pull down. And what we're doing now is we're opening up our chest and getting ready to breathe. Oh. Okay, next thing we're going to do is just a little bit of a stretch of our neck and our throat. So we're just going to put our head back, not too hard, but just so you get a little bit of a stretch in your throat. Then we're just going to push forward so your chin touches your chest here. There you go. You can feel it pulling a little bit there. We're going to go to the side, over to our shoulder. Then we're going to go up to the middle and back down to the other side. Perfect. Now we're just going to do a quick little roll twice. One down this way and one down that way. Do you want to do it again? Okay. One down this way and one down that way. Perfect. And we're going to go on the back. One down that way and one back. One more time. One down and one back. Whew, give it all a shake. Okay, now we're going to wake up our vocals. Are you ready? Okay, so what I want you to do is to do like you're about to blow a big raspberry, like that, okay? Are you ready? But we're not going to let out the sound. We're just going to hold the breath in our cheeks. This is going to get our cheeks ready to blow out. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Do I look really silly? So do you. Okay, let's do it again. You ready? 1, 2, 3, and blow. Well done. Okay, now we're going to get our tongue and we're just going to roll it around in our mouth. So we're going one time this way. It looks a little bit weird, but it goes like this. You ready? Can you see it rolling around? Yep, like that. Wonderful. Then we're just going to with our lips. Beautiful. Okay. I bet you're sitting there going, what's this got to do with singing? We haven't done any singing yet. Here comes the singing part. This is called sirens. And what we do with sirens is it's kind of like you're saying the word sing, but instead of saying the SI part of sing, you're doing the ing part of sing. Okay? And what we do is we go a little bit like this. Sing. Did you hear that? Sing. All the way up and back down. One more. We're going to go up a little bit higher. Sing. Woo, we're warming up our vocal cords. One more again. Sing. Why don't you give yourself a pat on the back? You've just done some vocal warm-ups. The next thing we're going to learn about is breathing. Breathing is one of the most foundational things that we need to learn about to sing. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know how to breathe, and I'm glad you do, because that's why you're with us, right? Anyway, breathing in this way, using what we like to call our diaphragm, that's actually what it's called. It's not what we just like to call it. It's actually called the diaphragm. It's a part of your body. And using your diaphragm helps you to give power to your voice. It helps you sing loud and loud and loud. And then it helps you sing soft and soft and soft. It gives you control over your vocal ability and how you're going to be able to bring your melody. So what we're going to do first is find out where our diaphragm is. You know, it's a little bit different than how most people breathe. You notice when you breathe in, your stomach goes in, right? And when you breathe out, your stomach goes out. But when we sing, we like to do it the opposite way. We're a little tricky. That's how you know that you're singing with your diaphragm. Now, what I want you to do is take both your hands and place them around your waist, just like this. That's it. Looks great. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a breath in. And what I want you to do is work out where your breath is coming from. Is your belly going in or is your belly going out when you take that breath in? On the count of 3, I want you to take your breath. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. And breathe out. What did your belly do? Did your belly go out? Or did your belly come in? I bet you it came in, didn't it? Well, what we're now going to do is I want you to think about that breath. And I want you to imagine that when you take that breath in, you've got a ring around here in your body. And I want you to imagine that when you take that breath in, you are pushing that ring out with your belly. Are you ready? Okay. It might take a second to get your mind into gear. Okay. I'm ready. Are you? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Take a breath in and breathe out. How did you go? Did you push that imaginary ring out? Let's try it again. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Great job. Now we're going to do what we like to call the hissing exercise. Now you can still do this with your hands around your waist so that you can get used to using your diaphragm as you're breathing. The hissing exercise will help us to understand our breath control. Now what we do with this exercise is that you take a breath in and then you slowly let out a sound. Okay? And you let it go for as long as you can with the breath that you have in your body. Now, don't do it too long where you pass out. Just enough so that you have some sound coming out. Let me show you. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Do you reckon you can do that with me? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Now, the first couple of times when you do the hissing exercise, it can sometimes sound like this. And as you get better and better at your breathing, you will learn that you have more control over the amount of breath that comes out of your mouth, and it can come out more consistently, a little bit like this. Are you ready? How about you take a few minutes to practice this hissing exercise? See how it sounds if you let a lot of breath out in the beginning and a little breath out at the end, and then maybe change it up. Don't forget to use your diaphragm when you're taking those breaths in. Hey guys, how did those breathing exercises go? That sounds awesome. What we're going to learn about now is melody. Melody is how we communicate the song. The words tend to follow the melody. And even when there are no words in music, melody communicates how we feel in the song. Melody is really important as a singer. And what we use are a few exercises called scales. Now, you can find scales on Spotify, on iTunes. You can even find them on YouTube if you want. Scales are a great way to hone your voice and your ears, because your ears are just as important as your voice when it comes to melody, because you want to be able to hear the notes so that you can sing it like this. It's important to make sure that when you sing a song, you can hear where the melody is gonna go. Just like that. So what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna play a few of our scales, just a couple, so that you can hear what it sounds like. If you want, you can sing along with the scales that I'm about to play. Some ways that you can sing along are with things like la 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 la. Or if you want to be extra tricky, you can even sing with ma 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 ma. But that might mean that your mum might come running in from the other room. Probably not. But anyway, if you want to sing along with these scales, be my guest. It'll help you hone your melody. Now remember, listen carefully to where the notes are going to fall so that your voice can match where the note is. You can use those scales anytime you want. Scales are also a great tool for warm-ups. It helps you get your ears ready to hear what you're going to sing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a melody line that we're going to play on the keyboard. Do you know Mary Had a Little Lamb? If not, you're going to learn a new song today. If you do, feel free to sing along with me. If you don't know the words yet, listen to it as we sing it, and then you can come back in the video and sing it again with us once you've learned the song. From the top, are you ready? Let's go. Mary had a little lamb. Here's the next bit. Little lamb, little lamb. Did you hear that? Let's try that again from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Wonderful. Let's keep going. Watch me. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Let's do that one from the beginning, from the top, all the way through. 1, 2, 3. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Now I'm going to play it on the keys and you follow with the melody. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Go! Good job! What a great job you guys are doing. Okay, what we're going to learn about next is rhythm. Rhythm is like the heartbeat of the song. Rhythm, as a vocalist, helps us to be able to come in to sync with the rest of the musicians, with the music, and helps our melody communicate the message that it's going to bring. Now we're going to do a little song for you that's going to help. You can follow along at home if you want as well. It's really easy. But first, let me introduce my helper. This is Caleb. Say hi, Caleb.
Hi.
Caleb.
Hi.
And he's going to help me with the rhythm. Now what we are going to do is we are going to sing a song called We Will Rock You. Now, as the vocalist, we would sing the melody line like this. We will rock you. Now, without a beat or without the rhythm, you could sing it however you wanted. You could sing it like, we will rock you. But if the beat and the musicians are playing at a different rhythm, it's going to sound a little silly, isn't it? Is it going to sound silly?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. So what we need to do is to listen to the rhythm. And Caleb and I are going to teach you the rhythm. Now, you may not have a helper with you as you're watching this YouTube video, but hey, it's okay. We got you covered. If you don't have someone that can help you with the rhythm, you can tap along at home by yourself. Now, there are 3 ways that you can follow along at home. One is if you have someone to help. The person that's helping, like Caleb right here, can be the bass. Caleb, can you show them what the bass does? And then you can be the snare. So let's put it together. Are you ready, Caleb? Go. Just like that. Awesome. Now, if you're following along at home, another way that you can do it is that you can do the bass with your feet. So you can stand with both feet. Go. Dun, dun, clap. Dun, dun, clap. Did you follow along? Let's do it again. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Dun, dun, clap. Dun, dun, clap. Perfect. Now, if you don't want to stomp your feet and make a big noise, what you can do is you can tap on the table or wherever it is that you're sitting, and you can do it like this. Are you ready, Caleb? Yeah. Let's show them, but we've got to do it on the front of the keyboard because it'll make a noise. You ready? Not on the buttons. Right there. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Okay, so now we're going to do that together. Are you ready? Let's go. Go, Caleb. Okay, now we are going to put those lyrics and melody together with the beat. Now try to make sure that the words fit the beat that you are singing. Follow along with me, and then Caleb and I will stop singing and we will be your beat so that you can sing the melody along with our beat. Are you ready? Hit it, Caleb. your turn, go. And again. Great job! At home, if you want to get used to the rhythm, maybe listen to some music that you have that you like to listen to. Listen out for the drums or listen out for the bass guitar. Both will help you with the rhythm of where the song is going. Make sure that when you sing along, your melody sticks to the rhythm. They work together. Well, I've had heaps of fun. I hope you've had fun too. Don't forget the 4 foundational things that you need to remember when singing: prep or warm up, breathing, melody, and rhythm. Another tip, make sure you stay hydrated as well. I hope you've had fun. I've had fun. Thank you so much for joining this vocal workshop. And tomorrow at 10 a.m, there will be another workshop. Don't forget to tune in. See you later. Mwah!